Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your February 2021 love reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, just check out the description of the video for more details there. As far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the Bridging the Gap spread, and the way it works is the cards on the left side represent your energy toward the connection with your main love interest. Cards on the right side represent their energy toward the connection. Look at the past energies, present energies, future energies. Once we get through all that, we'll actually pull some oracle cards with some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like that should be the other way around, then trust your intuition there. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have magic. So this is the equivalent of the magician in traditional tarot. And it could just be saying that in the past you had a lot of confidence toward this connection. It could just be saying that you felt like things were going well for yourselves in your lives. And through that, you felt like you had the confidence to actually advance toward this person as far as the connection goes. Or for some of you, could just even be saying that, you might have viewed them as the person that you kind of dreamed about as far as the magician energy there. Like, oh, you were thinking of your ideal person, and then this person might have come along. All right, past position on their side, we have the King of Swords. So this could just be saying that for some of you, they might have come across as a bit detached emotionally. It could also be saying that some of you, this might be someone you worked with, possibly even a boss within your work environment as well. That's a possibility, probably for a smaller percentage of you, but I definitely see that as a possibility. And you guys might have met through friends as well. All right, in the present position on your side, we have the Six of Staves, which is Leo energy. It's the equivalent of the Six of Wands. Seven of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. And Four of Arrows, which is Libra energy. So fixed energy here. Now with the Six of Staves, it could just be saying, again, I feel like this is actually representing you guys having a bit more confidence toward the situation and possibly even making a move toward them. So in the past, I'm not sure if you actually physically made the move. It might have been something that was in your mind to do so. Now it looks like you could actually be gaining some confidence to actually move forward and make that move. Timeline-wise, this could be pointing to that Leo full moon we're about to have too. At the time of recording this, it hasn't happened yet, but if you watch this in February, it would have just happened. Seven of Cups, though, could say that now you might, you get close to coming forward and making that offer to this person, but then you might start to second guess yourselves a little bit as far as, maybe starting to doubt how it's going to work out, if you could see a long-term potential with the person. And then maybe talking yourselves out of it all together and deciding to take a little more time to actually decide whether or not you want to come forward toward this person. For others of you, this could just be saying that this might be a connection that might have broken apart in the past as well. And, you're hoping to go ahead and reconcile it, but then you just could be a little bit confused as to how to actually go about it. But with the Four of Swords there, it could just be saying that that's your ultimate goal, to actually go ahead and heal the connection. If we think about that, this is the card that comes after the Three of Swords, right? So we see the three arrows there. And now we see the two people together. So that could be something that's on your mind. Present energy on their side. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. Four of Chalices, which is Cancer energy. And Two of Wands, which is Aries energy. So with the Temperance card here, this is another indicator that makes me think that for some of you, this might have been someone that you did have a falling out with for whatever reason. I'm not seeing, exact reasoning why from the past, but it looks like they are interested in restoring the balance as well with the Temperance energy here. But what I'm picking up on with this Four of Cups energy, if we look at their body language, every time I see this card, it looks a little shady to me, like someone, this person just looks out of place, and then we just see the way they're kind of looking over. Just, I don't know, somehow it just always looks shady to me. So what I could be picking up on from this is if either of you having a friend as a go-between in the situation, like, oh, could you, tell so and so I'm thinking about them or something like that, I feel like that could be a really bad idea because you know, when you let some other party get involved in a mix, they might not give the message that you're hoping for them to give. Now, unfortunately for this person, if that's the other person and they're not watching this, that's not going to be a helpful warning. But I think you might know if that's the case. Like if you guys have mutual friends, I feel like you might be able to pick up on, if someone maybe is saying something dishonest to this person around the connection that could be causing issues, and then that could be what's possibly holding up you guys actually having that new start. But yeah, so if you guys were having a plan on your part to maybe have a friend go talk to them and see if they could act as a go-between, I wouldn't really trust that this month. Just something I'm seeing there. All right, and future energy on your side, we have the Four of Coins. So this usually represents being a bit closed off. This is Capricorn energy here. And what sticks out to me here is we see like that figure in the background. So to me, it looks like you're still going to be thinking about this person, but with that closed off energy, I don't necessarily think that you're actually going to move toward them for whatever reason. And, that makes me think of the energy we see here as well, where we see her kind of with that blank stare on her face, and it looks like there's like a figure there, but they're not physically in a room with her. It's more of someone that's on her mind. So, for some of you, for whatever reason, like I said, it looks like you have confidence for a bit. You had confidence in the past, but something seems to break your confidence there. But yet at the same time, you're not moving toward this person, but you're still thinking about them heavily. So again, like I said, I'm feeling that energy again where if you're relying on a friend to act as the go-between to tell you, oh, what this person's up to, are they single, are they not single, things like that, I would say really take that with a grain of salt. I mean, really, I feel like you shouldn't trust that at all, but, I don't think for everyone that would be the case. Future energy on their side, we have the Eight of Chalices. So this usually represents walking away and looking for something more fulfilling. So again, it could be that same dynamic where, like I said, if someone's spreading rumors between the two of you, then this person might feel like, oh, well, Taurus isn't interested, and they might actually end up leaving the scene, figuring, all right, well, I guess it's not going to happen. This is actually Pisces energy as well, so as far as when that could happen toward the very end of February when we actually get into Pisces season. So something to be mindful there. Like I said, I'm really just picking up on that energy where there could be, if you guys are involving someone in the middle to try to bring the two of you together, that just doesn't seem like a good idea this month. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the 10 of Arrows. So yeah, again, I feel like this could just be one of those things where you're feeling like the connection is over with, and then on their side, they have the Five of Wands, and again, to me, this has a similar dynamic to what we were talking about with the Four of Cups, right? Where we see that guy, is kind of looking at those two people, and I don't know, this is another card that gives me those shady type vibes. So, for example, let's say since we see Leo energy there and Leo energy here, if you guys somehow have a Leo in the mix that's supposed to communicate between the two sides, I wouldn't necessarily trust what information they're passing along because there could be some ulterior motives there. So, that's a weird message, but it just keeps coming through to me. So, hopefully that resonates with at least some of you. I know, like I said, I feel like you guys would know that's the case, right? Obviously, you would know if there's a friend acting as a go-between with you, but that's what I see there. All right, so moving on to the Oracle cards first. We'll see if we get anything from Aqua Moonlight deck here. And I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording. What I'm going to be looking for here is just some unspoken messages from you to them and then from them to you. And if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll just move on to the next Oracle deck. But sometimes we get additional messages here, which can be helpful. All right, nothing coming up there. So next we'll see if we get any unspoken messages from them to you. All right, nothing coming up there either. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and we're just going to be looking for one card here, but I did pre-shuffle this deck as well. And if I shuffle for a while and I don't get a jumper here, we'll just put the deck down and pull a card, because I do like to wrap up these readings with one of these. But let's see if we get a jumper first. All right, so yeah, let me put the deck down and we'll pull a card. Just give me a few seconds to tune in before we grab one. Okay. We have exchanging gifts. There's the artwork, and the number is 27. Okay, it says the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing cost, and determining value. The Oracle's message: you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So, interesting message there, as far as it made me think of the energy that we saw in the present, where you had like that confidence with the Six of Staves, and then the Seven of Cups energy seemed to come right after that, followed by the Four of Swords, which is like I said, I picked up on the energy that you guys might end up talking yourselves out of taking action toward a situation, so hopefully that resonated. The relationship message says love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you, too. Love is truly yours today. So, pretty positive message there, and I will say it does seem like there was that potential there for things to work out in a positive way in the present. But like I said, especially if you guys have like a friend somehow acting as a go-between in this whole dynamic, you might want to reconsider that. So like I said, it looks like there could be some ulterior motives at play. Now, to be fair, it looks like that's more of a heavy energy on their side, which unfortunately, like we said, if your cross-watcher doesn't watch this, then they won't know that. But I think, again, I feel like you'd pick up on if there is a friend involved, and then you might have to feel out, okay, can I really trust this person or not with the information that they're passing along, right? So something to think about there. But hopefully that resonated with you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.